Hey guys, welcome to my living room again. It's December now and I would like to share, by the way, I'm Richard Cook, I'm a Dutch-American photographer, and I would like to share with you 5 pictures that I took in the month of November, and one of these images I want to use for my Patreon postcards from nyc.com.
Sorry, I don't know.
Let's start with the first one. First Avenue, Manhattan. Why I love this picture, this is just a happy picture. This is Eric having a break in his truck. And I passed by this truck on my bike and I saw this arm hanging out of the window with a cigar in his hand. And I just, I thought it was such a great visual. I showed him the picture and he really liked it. And that's when I got this smile. He was very happy that he was part of this. I love the point of view, I love the visual, the depth. But most of all, I love the cigar and his smile. And you can actually see him in the mirror perfectly. Yeah, that's a great shot. We stay with work with picture number 2. 7th Avenue, Manhattan. Yeah, also for New Yorkers, a very common scene. When you see guys walk around during midday in, white shirts, then it's lunchtime and people go outside of their offices to buy lunch, and yeah, you see here also the garbage bin filled with the remnants of these lunches taken outside. The scenery overall has a cinematic feel. It's what we grew up with, the smoke coming out of... The visuals of New York City are so familiar here. That's why we actually like this image, or at least that's why I like this image. But also the light comes from strange angles, because the sun, if a sun hits like a glass building, it basically bounces in the streets from different angles, which I find always very beautiful to see. Yeah, that's a great one. Picture number 3, 47th Street, Manhattan. Yeah, I love this picture too. Look, even from a distance, it's right away captivating because of the density. It's like this whole, this palette of colors, saturation, shapes and layers. It's the food trucks in the front, the construction, the advertising, and then all the way in the back the construction side, and it fills the whole picture. Just great. And it's such a daily scene because there's so many food trucks around in New York City and so many construction sites. And I love then that guy in the middle just standing there, also very contemporary, showing his mouth protection. Yeah, I think this is such a beautiful New York City scene that shows today's New York. Picture number 4, Lexington Avenue, Manhattan. Well, for the people who don't see what this is a barbershop, and there are thousands of barbershops in New York City. I passed by my bike again, I looked in the window and I saw all these plastic dividers dividing up the whole space of this barbershop. I thought, wow, this is beautiful. But especially beautiful because here you can also see the guy is being, they're trimming his beard behind the plastic, and the shape is kind of like a painting instead of a picture. But I did pull my camera back because I love to show the context of an image. And then you look at, the details on the left. You see a beer bottle, because it's the end of the day. A beer bottle is Modelo beer. I recognize the shape of the bottle. And also it shows, again, the resilience of New York entrepreneurs to, just adapt and make it happen and try to follow the rules, but most importantly, try to pay the rent. So, and then in following up on that theme, picture number 5, First Avenue, Manhattan. This again is also like a very telling picture of New York City, but only for New Yorkers. It's very clear what you're looking at, because outside you're like, what is this? First of all, visual, it's kind of like also very, it draws you in, because what's happening in this picture? It's like a picture within a picture. That's kind of exciting to look at. But to explain what it is, many restaurants are forced to now build all these constructions outside of the restaurants in order to comply to New York City laws. This is such a telling story of today, and again, so symbolizing for the adaptive, powers of New York City entrepreneurs to make it happen. It amazes me, and how sad it may be, it sometimes gives a beautiful visual. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. It's the last month, December. We've had a crazy year. I hope 2021 will be a better year. I just keep on doing what I need to do. I wish everybody a beautiful end of the year and a beautiful holidays. And I hope to see you in January. All right? Oh yeah, and let me know in the comments which picture you actually preferred, which one you like most. Thank you so much. Bye for now.